The following is a presentation of the Rowan Television Network.
D2 Rowan Profs coming off a win at Ryder, while the Wagner Seahawks come flying their way into Hollydale looking for a win. It's an RTN Light production of Rowan Ice Hockey right here on our RTN Channel 5 live stream. Welcome to the RTN live stream, everybody. Cody Decker here alongside our producer for today, Jose Bautista, as we give you this Division II Southeastern Conference matchup between the 6th-ranked Rowan Profs and the unranked Wagner Seahawks. The Profs coming off a win 9-2 against the Ryder Bronx last night, the 10th-ranked team in the Southeast Conference. And big nights we want to talk about first. Look for the energy line. Alec Polis, Robert Wilworth, and Mike McGahee are coming off a 5-point, 4-point, and 4-point night, respectively. Alec Polis with a hat trick and 2 assists. Mike McGahee a goal and 3 assists. And Wilworth a goal and 3 assists. They totally just destroyed and went through the Ryder Bronx defense like it was nothing. They could not match the speed of the Rowan speed line. And that was a majority of a dominant 9-2 performance for the Profs. Taking you to the keys of this game real quick. For the Profs, it's going to be key to stay disciplined. Last night, they only had 2 penalties in the whole game after coming off 2 stingy performances against Liberty and UMBC, in which penalties killed them. The penalty kill unit was struggling. The power play couldn't get anything going, so they're really going to need to stay disciplined against this Wagner team. Also, I think the speed line, as I said, is going to be such a great asset to this team, and it has been all season. So they really need to get an offensive flow going. They really need to get an offensive flow, get as many opportunities as they can to score, have possession, and take control of this game. Especially during that win streak, it was very key to have an offensive flow. They need to do the same here tonight. And third, the defense. It's going to need to step up a little bit tonight against Wagner. A key player in Anthony DeSicca, 11 goals, 21 assists on the season, 32 points, as well as Dan Reno, 11 goals, 12 assists, and 23 points scored. You're going to have to man up on those 2 tonight. Don't let them get any scoring chances. Do not let them control the puck. Do not let them control the game. And the Profs should be just fine. The Profs come in at 13-3-3. Wagner coming in at 6-6-2. As the Profs are in their 2nd game of a big weekend. The win at Ryder, the game tonight against Wagner, and they'll have a matchup tomorrow at Temple for a 2 o'clock start, which we will try and get to you here on the live stream. It will be the return of Tom Wilms. He will be on the call as well with me at Temple. So we're just getting started here tonight at Hollydale Ice Arena here in Sewell, New Jersey. There will be no pregame festivities. The sound system is not working here in Hollydale, so the introductions will not be able to happen, as well as a national anthem. But we will get you the starting lineups as soon as we can. And we also want to let you know that tonight we are working off the least technology we have had to use in filming a game. We have a cell phone, a phone charger, my voice. Jose's holding the phone, and that's about it. And we hope the quality is good enough for you viewers. We appreciate you tuning in, as we have been truly impressed. We've been getting word from our producer, Jeremy Cashin, as he is home watching the game. He said the quality is going very well. So we hope it stays that way for you, as we have been experiencing Wi-Fi issues as well here in Hollydale. So the pucks are getting rounded up. The players are on the ice, just waiting to get this one set to go. And we do have some unfortunate news for you folks. Thomas DiNapoli, our broadcast partner, unfortunately went into surgery yesterday, unexpected surgery in the morning. He had to get his appendix removed. He was having stomach aches and headaches pretty badly throughout the week, starting at last week's game at Liberty. Surgery was successful. He is currently recovering in the hospital and is expected to be released soon. But we're praying for him, and we hope the best for him, a speedy recovery, so he can come back to the broadcast booth. And Thomas, if you're watching tonight, we're pulling for you, buddy. But nonetheless, a great night of hockey ahead. Although we do tell you as well, the D3 team is coming off of a loss tonight against Farmingham State, the third-ranked team in the Atlantic region. 6-2 was the final in that one. So let's get started right here for you. As the faceoff is won by Rowan, let's get you your starters for the Profs as they are on a rush early. Alec Nikolai, Brett Lashevsky, Shane Brennan, Nick Fowler, and Andrew Doherty. Cody Riley in goal. And for the Seahawks, Will Aston Reese, Anthony DeSicco, Dan Reno, Jake Fortunato, and the goalie is Steven Settlemeyer, as well as William Inman is on the ice for the Wagner Seahawks. Getting underway here as the puck is sent down, and the energy line is now in for the Profs. Wilworth, McGahee, Polis. They're out there. As the player was offsides, as Polis advances, they'll have to reset. As Wagner's going to get started again. Working it up the left wing. Pass intercepted by Brian Keller, sent through neutral ice. And to Alec Polis, here he goes. He's a speedy skater. Looking to make a move. Shot fired and covered up by Steven Settlemeyer. 18:49 to go in the first. No score here in the early going, as we will get you your goalie matchup. Cody Riley, 16 games played, a 10-2 record on the season, 3.56 goals against average, and a .891 save percentage. As the Profs win the faceoff, send it over for Keller. Keller on a shot, blocked away by Ian Godin of the Seahawks. Working it around now. Seahawks are trying to work it up. Keller picks it up. Looking for McGahee. Unable to control. Wants a big hit. Brought around the net by Riley. And playing it up is Tyler Schickner. Although it's intercepted at neutral ice. Dumped in there by Fowler. Or excuse me, that's Wilworth. And the Profs get an intercept here. Skip pass over, couldn't find the mark. As the Seahawks take it. Working it through to DeSicco, who dumps it all the way in. Seahawks do get it, but the Profs are back on it. Big check on Patrick Curiali, and play is stopped. He is down. Off of a big check from DeSicco. Curiali now back up.
All right, Rowan, let's go.
Skating off just fine, and they'll make a line change. 17:39 to go here in the first period. Again, a convincing victory from Rowan last night, unable to get the live stream to you folks. As a player is in the box now for the Wagner Seahawks. And sure it will be DeSicco who was on the hit. It'll probably be 2 for boarding. We'll get the clarification from the PA announcer.
Number 16,
correction, it was Michael McGorsey on the hit. It's his second penalty on the season, his 4th minute. 3rd and 4th minute will be spent in the box off of a charging penalty. Couldn't see the 1 on the jersey, which is why I thought it was DeSicco. As Wagner on a possible short-handed chance takes it. As Rowan intercepts and brings it back for Shane Brennan, the captain, the leading goal scorer for your props. Brennan trying to send it around but can't. As Wagner clears. Cross going on their first power play opportunity of the night, in which they went 1 of 3 last night at Ryder. Power play has been pretty decent as of late. As now Doherty taking it out the right wing. Try for a center opportunity for Rogers. It's blocked away. As Polis now sending it all the way up for Rogers. He can't handle it. Wagner sending it all the way up for Polis to just catch it off his stick. Polis now sends it over for Rogers. Rogers back to Polis. Back to Tyler Rogers. Sends it around for Slava Auction. Auction now. Trying to send it back over for Rogers. He does. Rogers on the pass. Shot by Auction. He scores. Slava Auction off of a pass from Tyler Rogers. Skipping it across ice. Sending it over to the right wing. And right away, Rowan gets a power play goal. Slava Auction with his 6th goal on the season, 12th point. And Rowan getting it started off right with a 1-0 lead. An assist for Tyler Rogers, his 4th on the season, 7th point. Sure, Polis will be in on an assist as well.
Rowan's goal on a power play, scored by number 14, Austin Lasky. Assisted by number 21, Tyler Rogers. Also assisted by number 8, Alex Polis.
The play is now with the Seahawks. They're trying to work it up. Can't get anything going as Logan Rogers will dump it in. Confirmed that Alec Polis is also in on the assist. His 11th on the season, 26th point. Key player for the Prof. Such a great skater and a great player as the shot is fired and knocked away by Settlemeyer. He's able to cover up a rebound opportunity as the net comes off its Morns as well. 14:36 to go. The Profs up 1-0. And it's been so key for the Profs to get off to a great start. When scoring first, they win about, I want to say 70-80% of their games this season when scoring first. So it's been a key momentum builder for the Profs to score first, have that energy, have that drive to come out and play against some of these top teams. As Shane Brennan fires a shot, Settlemeyer is able to block it into the net and play is stopped with 14:53 to go. Steven Settlemeyer, we didn't give you stats on him. Let's give them to you. 9 games played, a 1-5 record on the season, a 5.19 goals against average, .871 save percentage. So he does allow a lot of goals. For a Wagner team that is receiving votes by the committee for the rankings, trying to scoot in there to the bottom for the next ranking period. As a 2-on-1 opportunity erupts for the Seahawks. On a pass, Vincent DeMare unable, I should say, to go a pass over. Puck sent in. And all the way down. Icing, no call. Waved off. As Doherty has it. Sends it in. Shot fired by McGahee is just wide. And a pass is deflected off of Settlemeyer. With Robert Wilworth on that shot. 14:01 to go here in the first. Such a critical weekend for the Profs. To get the win yesterday, coming in to face Wagner today, and at Temple tomorrow. Key wins as far as the rankings go, as well as the MAC North, as they have the puck now, sending it around the net. Polis sending it over. Wilworth's over there, unable to play at the puck. Keller getting it around, and here comes McGahee. Mike McGahee, nice stick moves, he's hit. Wilworth picks it up, Sends it around for McGahee. And he's unable to handle the puck. As the puck is sent all the way down and will be touched up for icing. As Tyler Schickner beats Dan Reno to the puck. The implications, like I said, for the MAC playoffs, if Rowan is able to sweep this weekend, they will have an opportunity to get the 2 seed in the MAC playoffs and representing the North Division. They clinched a spot with the victory over Ryder last night. As the puck comes all the way down for Andrew Doherty. He's been a key player and the top defenseman on this Rowan team. Really played a huge part in the offense as well, just getting the puck in front of the net on some of these hard slap shots, some of the hardest I've ever seen. Key player on the power play unit as well, as the Seahawks continue to just dump the puck in. Cody Riley plays it. Plays it around, Doherty gets it back, sends it all the way up for Tyler Rogers. Sends it over for Patrick Curiali. And he's hit hard again for the second time tonight. As Brennan was in, Slava Auction was there trying to get the puck. The Seahawks get it back. Doherty able to swat that one away. Nick Fowler sending it up. As the Seahawks continue to just put the puck in the Rowan's defensive zone. Not really getting any offensive flow at all, which the Wagner's going to need to do. And any shot to beat lacrosse tonight. Icing not called there. Shot fired and hits the ceiling as there was a deflection by Grayson Petty. 11:49 to go here in the first. The Profs up 1-0. Here in Hollydale. Face-off taken in the defensive zone. And the shot's fired on a rebound. Oh, that could have been trouble, but a nice defensive play there from Charles Quigley. Off a wrist shot. The puck goes wide and into the top of the net. Someone hits it out. It's being caught. As Wagner putting on pressure with the cross now in transition. As Petty looked for Scarangella. Unable to make the play, and now the Profs will make a line change. Brett Leszewski. He's tripped up, no call. Surprised by that one. Puck was tipped off the stick, icing will not be called. Logan Rogers in on the play, and a centering opportunity for Wagner is sent away by Leszewski. Wrist shot saved away by Big Country, Cody Riley. Shane Brennan now on the intercept. Sending it up for Alec Nikolai. The little engine that could, the Magic Man, and he's tripped up as well. And no penalty there either. I don't know what the refs are looking at, but they seem to be tripping up the players. The Rowan players from getting clear scoring opportunities, but they're not making the call. 10:38 to go here in the first. Profs up 1-0. And as long as the Profs continue to keep pressure and possession, they'll be in good shape here against the Seahawks. As a wrist shot is fired by Tyler Schickner as that one goes wide. And play is stopped. And the net comes off its moorings for the stoppage in play. That Profs front line is out there, the first line. As they try to work it around, but the Seahawks there to get it. Brett Leszewski sending it in, as well as Brian Keller on an attempt. Andrew Doherty now. Sending the puck around by the net, and Nikolai picks it up. Nikolai gets it back on a shot. That hits the side of the net. Doherty on a slap shot was unable to get it. Unable to handle that one. Brennan works it over for Fowler. Fowler working it all the way around the net. And McGahee now with the puck. Wagner making some line changes. Could be a mistake. McGahee shot for Polis and a rebound is covered up by Settlemeyer. 9:32 to go in the first period. And really, if Wagner can't get anything going offensively, there is no way they're going to have a shot at winning this game unless they get lucky on some transition opportunities off a lucky bounce somewhere. But really, Wagner is going to need to put the pressure on the Profs and not allow the Profs to put too much pressure on them. As the Profs' goal for and goals against margin has done very well. And we have a stoppage in play. As coming off the ice is Tyler Schickner. He's hobbling off of the ice. His ENT will run over to him and take care of that. We don't know what the injury was. It looked like he was limping off. It's going to be a leg injury. We'll catch up on that. We'll see if Schickner comes back onto the ice. After 3 cross sandwich of Seahawk. Oh, big check on the boards. Nick Fowler now over here, as well as Robert Wilworth. McGahee shoved, and here comes Polis. Wilworth there as well, but unable to get to the puck before Seahawk does. And the Seahawks send it in the midst of a line change. Slava Auction working up for Wilworth, and it's intercepted and brought around the net by John Peretta. Intercept there by the Profs. Tyler Rogers playing it up. Wilworth on a pass for Auction. He's not able to get a good shot off. Auction again on a shot. Knocked away by Settlemeyer. Auction already a goal on the night to open up the scoring in this one. Logan Rogers sends it around the net, and it's intercepted by the Seahawks. On a chance here. From a weird angle, he does bring it around the net. And a centering chance, there's a guy, he's firing. Vincent DeMare, but Cody Riley is able to knock it away. There's a battle for the puck behind the net. Seahawks come out with it, it's going to be intercepted. And brought across the blue line by the Seahawks, so they're going to have to reset off the offsides. Nice poke check and moves there from Auction. The Seahawks able to get it back. Seahawks on a chance here. Rowan makes a line change. Shot saved by Cody Riley. Another shot, rebound, fired, and easily saved by Riley off of a shot from John Peretta. 7:21 to go in the first. Here, 1-0 is your score. As the faceoff is won by the Seahawks, and a wrist shot fired by Andrew Galante. It's blocked away by Riley. Another shot went wide. And another shot was fired. A possible deflection there by DeMare. Unable to find the fly, as Rowan will send it out. As it's played by Nicholas Scarangella. Scarangella hit, loses the puck. Blocked away by Doherty. And now Brian Keller will play it. Over to Leshevsky. Leshevsky trying to find a destination for the puck. He's going to try and work it around as he just advances it through the neutral zone. Working it up, and Doherty picks it up, looking for Leshevsky. Puts it all the way down for icing. And a 6:20 to go here in the first. Now Wagner is putting on some pressure. They're really going to need to get a lot of chances in order to get back in this game. They've been really outplayed by the offense so far, but now a chance in their offensive zone. Pass in front tried to be collected, but unable to be there. As Dockery brings it up, Nikolai now. On a backhand pass, oh! Great opportunity there to find the top right corner of the net was Brennan, but he couldn't do it. Just high of the crossbar. Seahawks get it back now, carrying it up the left wing. Trying to was John Anderson. He puts a hit on Leshevsky. Anderson sending it over, and he's going to send it all the way down the ice, but apparently hit the net and came back into play, so there will be a stoppage. 5:37 to go here in the first. And Wagner finds himself pressured back in their defensive zone here. Face-off taken, dropped by the referee and won by the Props. Polis goes in there trying to get something going. The energy line back in. Shot is fired, hit a defender. Vincent Damare. Seahawks trying handling the puck. Great opportunity as the play in front of Riley. He's able to knock it away, and a big check there by John Peretta once again, and now the Props. 2-on-2. Wilworth, McGahee, as Wilworth comes up and is hit in the corner. And the Seahawks trying to play it at neutral ice, and a big check there from Wilworth. A little bit of response, a little bit of frustration there after he got hit. Tyler Rogers sending it for Curiali, but a hand pass is called. 4:31 to go here in the first. Possible chance for Wagner there, as the puck was kind of hanging in there in front of the net. But Riley was there to stop that left side and block it away. So good job by him, good job by the defense to get it around and try and get a transition opportunity for a goal, as Brian Keller sends it all the way around. Looking for auction. Curiali tries to pick it up as well, unable to do so. As the Seahawks take a shot. Joseph Garnett on the shot as Riley pokes away. Centering opportunity. Another shot by Wagner, knocked away by Riley. Brandon Hutchinson on the shot. Now Wagner putting on the pressure. Getting some opportunities here as we wind down the first period, approaching the 4-minute mark. As the wrist shot is fired, glove down by Riley and covered up. Smart play there as the little pushing and shoving goes on at the end of that play. 3:38 to go here in the first. Face-off one by Wagner, as that shot by DeSalvo, Steven DeSalvo, is deflected off of Logan Rogers. Punk sent down. Didn't pass the red line, no icing called. Here come the Seahawks. Send it over. It's intercepted by Charles Quigley. Coming back off the injury that he suffered against Penn State off of a blocked shot. As that shot is fired, a penalty will be called. The net comes off its moorings, and a holding penalty will be called. On a Seahawk, and it'll be against Luis Caniglio. find time in the box. Cross 1 for 1 on the power play today. They will go for their second chance here. First chance coming off a Slava auction goal. Worked around now, Doherty. Shot fired, knocked away by Settlemeyer. Nick Fowler working it up for Leszewski. He can't play it as he's hit. Puck works all the way around the back of the net. Brennan now finds the puck. Brennan back over to the right wing for Leszewski. Leszewski on a shot fired. It hit iron. As that puck is all in front of the net and it comes out. And play is stopped. As there's some pushing and shoving once again coming from both teams. The rest will clear that one up and separate. As Coach Caulfield will send out his energy line. Switch off for the first power play line with Brennan and company. See Alec Polis back there. He's at the point back here. Look for him to be key in this one. Slava Auction can win the face-off. Choosing Tyler Rogers. He's unable to with the Seahawks. Send it all the way back down to the other end of the ice. Riley able to play it. And here comes Polis. He's dangerous. He's fast. Sends it up for Auction. Auction looking to add to his goal total is hit in the corner. Seahawks unable to get a good clearance of Tyler Rogers now on a wrist shot. Knocked glove down by Settlemeyer. Gets away from the net. Doherty sends it over for Polis on a shot. Rebound. Couple of rebounds. Cross able to get it in. Doherty. Tyler Rogers on a shot. Unable to find Twine. And they send it all the way down. It's played up forward by Riley. 35 seconds to go on the second power play of the opportunity of the game for the Crocs. Doherty sending it over for Brennan. Shane Brennan, nice moves. Gets it poked away from him. Good opportunity. Penalty upcoming here. It's going to be on a prof for tripping. And it's going to be Andrew Doherty. Doherty on the tripping call. We'll have 18 seconds left of 4-on-4 play. And the Seahawks will have a minute 42 of a man advantage. Faceoff taking the Rowan's defensive zone. 4-on-4 here. As the pass was sent over by Aston Reese. Couldn't find Reno. Nikolai takes it now. 5 seconds left of 4-on-4. Keller working it all the way down. Nikolai is there. And the 4-on-4 expires. Power play chance now for Wagner. Seahawks now bringing it up. Shot by Aston Reese. It's saved away by Riley. The referee did not have a good angle. Thought Riley caught that and froze it. The puck did come out, but Riley was able to cover it up after that. A little bit of an early call from the referee, which is why the skirmish occurred in front of the goalie. They were going for the puck. As the Wagner has their first power play opportunity of the night. Power play is struggling. They're only 17% on the power play this season. Wagner now working it up. Fans didn't like the no call, the penalty there. As the stick is broken. Stick of Brandon Hutchinson as he was trying to get a shot off. As that shot is fired and Cody Riley off of the deflection of Logan Rogers is able to be covered up. 36.7 to go, 52 seconds on the power play for Wagner. They will take the rest of the time into the second period.
20 pucks. Regular entrance, 3 pucks for $5 and $2 each. Shot puck in the second period.
Face off in Rowan's defensive zone. Rowan and scored! Andrew Galante for the Seahawks off the face-off. Found the only slit that was left in the net. Riley pretty much had it covered, but the top left was not covered. Galante finds Twine for his 5th goal of the season, 9th point, and Wagner ties it up here at the end of the first with a 1-1 scoreline. And that totally quieted this crowd here at Hollydale. Coach Caulfield unhappy with how that was executed defensively. As the puck goes into the net, 21 seconds to go here in the first period. And Wagner goes 1 for 1 on the power play to start out the night. Like I said, 17% on the season coming into this game. Been able to get a good shot off the face-off as that shot was knocked away by Settlemeyer. Brought around the net by the Seahawks. 10 seconds to go. Run around the far side boards. Icing, no call. Fowler gets it. It's in the corner. And a hit as play stops and some shoving occurs between the players. As a skirmish occurs and tensions are rising, frustrations are getting into this game as the Profs come off the ice. And a 1-1 tie. Start off this game. We'll give you the scoring recap real quick of that period. First off, it was Slava Auction with a power play goal off of the assist by Tyler Rogers and Alec Polis. But off of their own power play, Wagner responds with a goal from Andrew Galante off the faceoff. And that is where we stand at 1-1 in a pretty good game here, where early it seemed like the Profs were in control. They were putting a lot of pressure on, getting a lot of shot opportunities, but at the end there, towards the end, it was Wagner able to put the pressure on and soon get a goal. So we are here at 1-1. We're going to step aside, take a quick break. When we come back, it's second period action of this RTN Light Rowan Ice Hockey broadcast right here on our live stream, RTN Channel 5. Welcome back to Hollydale Ice Arena, everyone, for the second period of this Division II Southeast Regional matchup between your Rowan Profs and the Wagner Seahawks. Cody Decker here, calling this one alongside our producer for today's game, Jose Batista. And a good first period of action. So far, the Profs scoring early off the power play. Slava Auction off an assist from Alec Polis and Tyler Rogers to start this one off. But Wagner was able to answer back late in the period with a goal from Andrew Galante as we get this one started here in the second. First line out there with Dockerty, Brennan, Leszewski, and company. As the Seahawks get an intercept, they work it around. And the Profs get it out. Gonna try and make a play on a skip pass. Ooh, nice play there from Will Aston Reese to intercept that one. And then turnover here. Shot, glove save by Cody Riley. Another pass sent in, knocked away. As off the deflection, the referee gets in the way of Nikolai. Oh boy. Unfortunate for the props and Alec Nikolai there as Will Aston Reese turns this into a shot opportunity, and more pushing and shoving ensues as Riley is able to save it and freeze it. 19:01 to go here in the second period. Talking to Coach Caulfield during the intermission, he just says that his guys are not bringing the energy to come out and win this game, especially with Wagner scoring that goal there at the end of the period. They kind of just stood there and let it happen, were the words of Coach Caulfield. But that shot is fired, and a rebound is knocked away by Riley. Seahawks putting the pressure on. Defense needs to step it up, as that is deflected and into the net for a stoppage in play. 18:47 to go. Coach Caulfield did give credit, though, to Wagner in that shot. It was a great shot. He found the slit. But he'd rather it not come at the expense of tying this game. As the props do work it around. Here comes McGahee, sending it up. Looking for Alec Polis. He can't find it. Props will reset, try and start again. McGahee gets a crossing pass. Over to Keller, then Polis. Here comes Wilworth, trying to work around the defender, unable to do so. And the Seahawks get it back. They're on a rush now. McGahee and Keller in on the play to get the puck away and start out some more offense. McGahee sending it all the way up. Icing will not be called. It was waved off. Tyler Rogers now. Sending it over for Cherry Alley to Charles Quigley. He puts on a shot, pad save from Settlemeyer. Shot now by Logan Rogers. Saved away by Settlemeyer. They're going to bring it all the way back down. It'll pass the red line, and it'll go for icing. And the coaches are not happy with the referees here after the play. And the referees are going to discuss. As after the play, some extracurricular activity. They're going to have to bring a player back onto the ice. And I was on ice before the icing call. Ian Godin was on the ice when the call was made. He'll have to come back on. Face on the wall by the cross. Shane Brennan bringing it around the net. He was looking for Nikolai, unable to connect. Nikolai sending it back around. Shane Brennan in on the play, trying to get the puck out. He does. Send it all the way back for Quigley. A shot fired by Logan Rogers goes wide. They get it back. Quigley. Sending it to Nikolai. Nikolai back to Quigley. Quigley to Rogers. Rogers looking for Leszewski. He gets hit, and that's going to turn to a turnover. And a turn back over by Wagner. Puck set back to Rowan's offensive zone. Wagner's going to take it up. As play is, puck is set, icing not called. Doherty finds him. Finds the puck. And he will take it up. Here comes Robert Wilworth. Wilworth on a shot, blocked away by Peretta. Fowler over to McGahee. Had a chance, but ended up misplacing the puck and had to work it around the net. As a penalty is called. 2-on-1 here as a shot is fired. That's Peretta again in on the play. The fans want a penalty called against Wagner Looked like the Wagner player was holding the player's stick.
Are you serious?
But it's going to be Alec Polis
That's impossible.
heading into the box.
You suck, refs.
So Polis sent to the box. Wagner will go on their second power play of the game. They are 1 for 1.
Rowan Stanley, number 8, Alex Polis, student for hooking, pound 16-8.
A hooking call on Polis puts Wagner at a man up with 15:55 to go here in the second. Wagner trying to work it around, a miscommunication and a good clearance by Nikolai. Brings us all the way back down to the other side of the ice. And here come the Seahawks. Resetting. As another clearance is made. Not as strong as the first. Seahawks, it deflects off a stick and into out of the out of play area. 15:22 to go here in the second. We are tied at 1. Here on this RTN Live broadcast, we thank you for joining us. Cody Decker here alongside the producer for today's game, Jose Batista. In a game where Rowan came out strong and pretty much ruled that first half of the first period. But Wagner kept putting the pressure on, getting opportunities, and it turned to a goal at the end of the first, and that's where we stand. As Wagner making a good push here. Will Aston Reese working it all the way around for Vincent Damare. Damare gets it back to Aston Reese. Aston Reese over to Caniglio. Caniglio back to Aston Reese. As Aston Reese is tripped up. And Lower tries to clear. Sort of does. Aston Reese tried to work it out, could not. The cross clear. As the play is made by Settlemeyer to clear it in the front of the net. 27 seconds to go on the power play. Props doing an excellent job of clearing here. As Wilworth can't get it away there. Will Aston Reese working it up, but the player is offsides. And play is stopped. 14:23 to go here in the second. 15 seconds left on the Wagner power play. And there will be a face-off in the neutral zone, right here by the near side boards. Shoving ensues after the face-off, but the Profs do get it. Again, he tried to advance it for Keller. Keller tries to clear, a nice play to knock it down by Damare. Centering opportunity, shot fired wide as the power play expires. The Profs kill off the penalty. Wagner 1 of 2 on the power play. As Will Aston Reese takes a shot, and it's up into the air. Play in front of the net. Nice play by Cody Wiley to knock it away. And the Profs with an opportunity. 3-on-1. Oh, nice pass from McGahee looking for Polis on a poke at the net. McGahee looking for Polis again. Shot fired and knocked down by Settlemeyer, and the net comes off its horns. And we're looking at a penalty. Mike McGahee will be sent into the box.
That's ridiculous.
For a little bad-mouthing and talking back at the referees and the other players, so he will be sent off. And that's going to have to come back down to Wagner's offensive zone, and another penalty for the Profs. Their third on the day. And a third power play chance for Wagner. They are 1 for 2. With their first successful attempt coming in the first period.
Number 91, Mike McGahee, shooting from the short line, pound 13-3. Wagner as a power play.
A unsportsmanlike conduct call on Mike McGahee as a shot fire goes wide. by Thomas Votto. And the puck is cleared. And another stoppage of play. Looks like another penalty coming up here. And a slashing penalty will be called on Vincent Damare. So he will be sent into the box. And the refs are not allowing these players to let their frustrations take control of the game and the emotions of the players. Not allowing any roughhousing to go on as Alec Nikolai also goes into the box. So we'll have a 4-on-3. It's a... Excuse me. Still be a 5-on-4 power play. The 123. Double penalty, slashing on both teams. Nikolai and Damare. As the Cross are looking to clear. They do not. First shot fired and deflected. Shot by Pavlik, Brandon Pavlik. As Wilworth clears it. 55 seconds to go on the Wagner power play. Rowan gets it, able to clear again and send it all the way down to the other side of the ice. Wagner has really been in control this period so far, putting pressure on, getting a lot of shot opportunities. Kind of the opposite of what we saw in the first period with Rowan, putting the pressure on early and getting a power play goal. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Wagner not really getting any flow going, being disrupted by Rowan. Pretty well, playing some nice defense. And that's knocked away and cleared. Settlemeyer will push it forward for Pavlik. Pavlik advancing it, it's knocked down by the defense, and it'll be sent all the way around on a clearance as the power play will expire. The penalty kill of Rowan, which has been struggling as of late, goes 1 for 3 so far here in this game. Puck play to neutral ice now. And that's a poke check by Kiriali and a chance for McGahey. Score! Mike McGahey! Off of a poke forward, Kiriali advanced it for McGahey. He's able to put it in the net. It seemed like it hit off the angle of off the pad of Settlemeyer and hit the twine. So Rowan takes a 2-1 lead in a game which means so much for Wagner. They've been receiving votes from the committee who determines the rankings in the regionals. This means a lot. This game means a lot for Wagner, but Rowan might have put a damper on the party right there. We'll see if it continues. As a penalty is called. And going into the box is a Wagner Seahawk, Brandon Hutchinson. And the Pros will go back on the power play. They are 1 for 2 tonight. Mike McGahey with his 6th goal on the season, 19th point. Assisted by Kiriali with his 5th assist, 7th point. Polis fires a shot wide. Polis also in on the assist. His 12th on the season, 27th point. Polis sends it over for Doherty, and going for a slap shot, his stick is fired. Stick breaks onto the shot. And he gets the stick substituted as Wagner has it, and is able to play it all the way down and clearing it. As Rowan will start over again, look for an opportunity. Here comes Polis. Polis, nice stick move, Meyer, knocked away by Settlemeyer. And a rebound on the chance by Tyler Glassman. As now a short-handed opportunity. Here go the Seahawks. And a score. Dan Reno, off of the turnover, is able to beat out the Rowan defense. It was only him and Riley, and Reno comes out with the win. 12 goals on the season now for Reno, 24 points, and a short-handed goal for Wagner gets them right back into this game. Unfortunate break for the Profs as they tried to get a play up, but a turnover and a send down ended up with Reno on a breakaway towards Riley. Put some stick moves on and able to find the twine. As Rowan has a minute left on its power play. Tied here at 2. Shane Brennan now with the puck. On a wrist shot, just wide. Pressure's put on again here by Rowan. Nice move by Alec Nikolai, but able to cover it up is Settlemeyer. And right away, Wagner able to respond back there with that short-handed goal, unassisted by Reno. 9:46 to go here in the second period. 41 seconds left on the Rowan power play. Their third appearance of the night. That shot is fired wide. Doherty has it. Coming off looking for Brennan. Shane Brennan. Working it around the net for Nikolai. Now it's Nikolai over to Fowler. Back to Nikolai, unable to handle it. And Fowler cannot knock it down. As we are down to 15 seconds on the power play. Can Rowan have one more chance here before the clock expires? Here they come. Last second effort here. Nikolai. Nice moves. Wrist shot. Oh, just wide. Nice opportunity for Nikolai. Getting it back, and defender pushes him into the net. Nikolai pushed into the net by John Peretta, and the net comes off its moorings. 9:02 to go here in the second, tied at 2. And really, if Rowan is going to want to get this game back to being their way, they obviously couldn't do it with a goal. But what they can do is continue to get the pressure on, continue to try and get opportunities. They really haven't done that this period. It's really been all Wagner with the intensity. And that's what Coach Caulfield talked to these guys about during the intermission. Is that you need to come out with intensity no matter what's at stake in the game. As we have a delayed penalty call coming up.
Good one, 24.
And
Rob, 24, he's gay.
don't know what the call is. Mike McGahey is into the box. Don't understand what that call is all about. We're going to get clarification as soon as we can. It's clear to me it would be a boarding penalty on John Peretta. And it's a hooking penalty on McGahey, which I didn't see from up here. We're all confused up here from our booth. Don't know what the referees were looking at here. They've been criticized all game so far. As our sports producer of RTN, Jeremy Cashin, also didn't like the call if you heard him through the phone. You could possibly, I'm not sure. And now a power play for Wagner. They are 1 of 2 on the night. And that shot is fired. Oh, it found iron. Vincent DeMare on the shot. As Cody Riley was out of position, the defense was out of position, but he couldn't find twine. Rowan needs to clear. They do not. Aston Reese advancing it. Sending it all the way down to the other end of the ice. As Aston Reese is met with it again. And an opportunity now for the Props. Possible 2-on-1. Polis trying to advance it for Leshevsky. A huge hit. Now And this referee's going to call it over here. That's a penalty.
About time.
And I don't understand why number 24 is not out of this game already. Some dirty hits, some illegal hits that the referees finally decided to get him in the box for. John Peretta. And I don't know if this is a typo in my notes. But according to my records, that's penalty minute. He'll be serving penalty minute number 80 and 81 on the season. Don't know if that's a typo or not. It could be if he's delivering hits like that. So, with that, it is going to be a 5-minute major penalty. Peretta will be spending time in the box with McGahee. McGahee's only got 50 seconds left. So we'll have 4-on-4 for the next 50 seconds, and then the Profs will have a power play for 4:10, which could be key to the Profs getting back the lead and the momentum in this game.
Hey, Ref, thanks for joining us.
As the puck is sent all the way down to the ice, Doherty plays it. It's sent back to him, knocked away by Brennan. And Doherty has it back. He's hit along the board, able to play it. Doherty to Brennan. Shane Brennan, the captain, is hit along the board. As Nikolai's stick goes flying, possible 3-on-2 here. Although it is dumped in by Dan Reno with a goal on the night. The one that tied this game at 2. Leshevsky playing it through, sending a centering opportunity for Brennan, but it's not there. McGahee comes out of the box. The Profs are on the power play. Their 4th opportunity of the night. Brennan now. Sends it for Leshevsky. Leshevsky back to Brennan. Brennan playing it back for Logan Rogers. That's Polis over to Quigley. And a wrist shot fired by Brennan is deflected. Alec Nikolai now looking for Quigley. Quigley on a shot deflected off of Leshevsky. As the puck finds the referee as a clearance opportunity by Godin. Goes for naught. Quigley over to Nikolai and a wrist shot is knocked and blocked away. Polis back to Nick Fowler. Shot by Leshevsky, and the rebound is covered up by Settlemeyer. What a play by Steven Settlemeyer to stay with that play. The puck was hanging around in there, and a couple of rebound opportunities for the Profs, but Settlemeyer able to cover it up. That's a nice athletic play by Settlemeyer. 5:47 to go here in the second period. We are still tied at 2, 3:11 left on the Profs power play. Wagner able to clear. Now it's Polis on a slap shot. It's blocked away by Brandon Hutchinson. Playing behind the net on a centering pass for Glassman is knocked away. Polis with the puck. Over to Keller, back to Polis. Polis on a slap shot, just wide. As the Seahawks come up with it, and delayed call coming up. Another penalty on the Profs. It'll be tripping. Called on Slava Auction. And the Profs are facing their 5th penalty of the game already, and that was one of the keys to the game I mentioned earlier. This Profs team needed to stay disciplined. Italian been getting into trouble in the game against Liberty as a shot off the faceoff doesn't go the crossbar. The Profs needed to stay disciplined in this game and every game, because they've had some trouble against UMBC and Liberty as of late. In those games where they had so many penalties, they gave the other team too many opportunities. As now with this 4-on-4, Polis fires a shot wide. He didn't like that one. McGahee, back to Polis. Polis sending it around. Nice poke check there, and that puck crosses the blue line. The Profs will have to reset. Sent over to Wilworth. Wilworth working it around. A man changed by Wagner. Wilworth sending it back from McGahee. Nice move by McGahee. Off the pass, Robert Wilworth. Another rebound opportunity knocked away by Settlemeyer. Poked back to Polis. Polis now. Finds Wilworth. Wilworth putting pressure in, fires a shot, but it was not strong enough. It goes wide. Wilworth back now. Polis shot, score! There he is, Alec Polis. At the right place at the right time. Off of a Wagner defense that was not in position at all. Dealing with the forces of the energy line, which have been so key in the Profs' success this season. Rowan going up 3-2 off Alec Polis' goal. Goal number 16. Point number 28 on the season. And Polis has 3 points tonight so far, and I'm not sure he's done, coming off a 5-point night at Rider University. Robert Wilworth on the assist. 15th assist on the season, 25 pointers. That shot is blocked away by Settlemeyer. Wilworth also coming off a big night with 4 points at Rider. As the Seahawks now trying to get back this game in which they've been putting so much pressure on, but Rowan's had their opportunities. Aston Reese now working it around. Gets by the defense, shot fired, knocked away by Riley on a rebound. Riley's on his back, the puck is out. And as the puck comes out, finally, play is stopped. And Cody Riley is a little slow to get up. And the referee put his hand up for a stoppage in play. We have 3:12 to go here in the second period, folks. We hope you're enjoying this one so far. It's been a heck of a game of emotion, a heck of a game of back and forth play. As the Profs take a 3-2 lead earlier. In the period off of a goal by Alec Polis. 28 seconds to go on the Profs power play. Their fourth opportunity here in tonight's game. As Doherty plays it back for Brennan behind the net. Brennan on a hit. Shakes the defender aside. Nikolai still behind the net. Looks for Leshevsky. Leshevsky battling for the puck. Coming out with it. Off a shot is Fowler. And it's deflected off Rowan player. The power play expires. Rowan does get a goal out of it. Good job by the power play unit. Big check there by Andrew Doherty. And Wagner players collide. Chance for the Rowan Profs now as Leshevsky gets a poke away from him. And sent back all the way down to the other side of the ice. Fowler is there. Off of a big check there from Michael Migliorsi. And the puck is all the way back down here with Will Aston Reese. And played into center ice, and a penalty will be called. It's a charging call on number 17, Charles Quigley. coming back from an injury last night at the Rider game after taking a shot to the leg, the ankle, during the October 25th game against Penn State. He'll find his way to the box. Wagner will go on their fourth power play opportunity of the game off of the charging penalty. With 1:44 to go here in the second period, and if you're the prop, you really didn't want Wagner to get any opportunity here at the end of the period, as they capitalized in the first period. That is how they got their first goal. And the shot is fired by Brandon Pavlik and saved by Cody Riley. So with only 1:32 to go here in the second period, Wagner will take 16 seconds of their power play and take it with them into the third period. As Wagner now trying to work it around, finding a good shot opportunity. And a pass goes wide as that puck is coming all the way back down to the Rowan defensive zone. Now a chance for Wagner. Miscommunication for Brandon Hutchinson. And a player is offside. And play is stopped. 1:09 to go here in the second period. In a period that was all Wagner to start out the period, bringing out the intensity of coming out and tying this game at the end of the first. The Profs have found their way back. Coming off a couple penalties off of Wagner. They did have a power play goal, giving them this lead. And some momentum booster they needed. Let's see if they can get one off here. Get a goal here at the end of this period, as that one is covered up by Settlemeyer. Here comes Wagner. Dan Reno, he has a goal on the night. Fortunately, his pass is intercepted and brought all the way back down. Settlemeyer's out there pretty far from the net playing that puck. Off a big hit. From John Peretta, and here we go. Peretta and Wilworth in on the fight here. Peretta, who's been hitting players all game, and Wilworth is shaking up after that one. The referees need to get control of this game.
Hey, ref, control the game!
John Peretta's going to come off the ice. He's done for the night after that one.
Yeah, Rob! Hell yeah, Rob!
And we'll clarify for you all those penalties as Peretta is done for the night. Robert Wilworth will make his way to the box for the Profs. And tensions were rising in this whole game, the whole time. Little fights breaking out, little skirmishes, and right there it took a toll. As that's going to end Peretta's night.
It should.
And Wilworth is sent to the box. The 36.3 to go here in the second period. While we're at this break, we want to remind you that tonight's broadcast is happening off the least use technology we've had to use here at RTN. We're using a cell phone, a phone charger, my voice, our producer Jose Batista holding the phone, working on the camera for you, and that's about it. Robert Wilworth will also make his way off the ice. His night is over. He'll make his way back to the locker room. As the crowd is getting fired up. Here in Hollydale. That's going to be a key loss, though, for the Profs. To have Robert Wilworth off that energy line and not being there to try and score goals and make some key passes, that's going to be a tough loss for the Profs for the rest of this game. As they are clarifying the penalties right now, once they are settled, we will get them to you. There are 2 Profs in the box. It's trying to see who else is in the box with McGahee. But the referees are discussing with the captains. And referees are coming up with Shane Brennan and Will Aston Reese. And we want to remind you, we're going to have an opportunity tomorrow. We'll be riding over to Temple University as the Profs take on the Temple Owls in a key game. It'll be the 6th-ranked Profs against the 9th-ranked Temple Owls in a game with a lot of meaning as far as the rankings go, as well as the MAC North Division. Temple trying to find their way into the playoffs as Rowan has already clinched their spot. But we will try to get that broadcast for you. It's a 2 o'clock start tomorrow. We hope you join us. And we will update you to make sure all of our technical issues are resolved. Hopefully we will get some Wi-Fi opportunity at Temple. We haven't had luck in the first 2 attempts this weekend. But we will hope to have you tuned in to Rowan Temple, 2 o'clock tomorrow from Temple University. And as the referees have cleared up the penalties, Nick Fowler is in the box. And Coach Caulfield is not happy that he is not being informed. The referees were just going to go on the play and not tell Coach Caulfield what's going on. So Nick Fowler has made his way into the box as he was in on the skirmish, I guess, as well. Didn't really see him in there, probably because there was a good sea of brown, yellow, white, and blue, and gold, and silver, and gray in there. So it's looking like Fowler will receive a 2-minute penalty. And a 5-minute major and a misconduct is on John Peretta. Marking. He will not be back in this game, but he's marking officially up to 86 penalty minutes on the season. So the refs are back ready to play. We will have 4 on 3. Wagner penalty power play here.
5 minutes of fighting. Rowan, number 12, Nick Fowler, 2 minutes on sports.
Rowan's able to clear. Nick Fowler called that it's
number 24, John Peretta, 5 minutes of tripping. Wagner, number 24, John Peretta, 5 minutes of fighting. Time, 1:36 seconds.
As 10 seconds are left here in the second, as a shot is fired and a rebound found iron. 5 seconds to go. A shot fired by Aston Reese. Cannot find the twine. It goes over the crossbar, and that'll do it in a quite eventful second period. The Profs are up here 3-2 as the Rowan Profs come off the ice. Looking a little tired after that period. There was plenty of frustration through both teams. Fight broke out. Skirmishes throughout the entire game. As we see Shane Brennan, he's just shaking his head coming off the ice. They're at a crazy game, which means a lot more for Wagner, trying to find their way into the rankings of the southeastern region. The Profs would really love to get a sweep here this weekend. And this win, if they can get it, will surely help their cause. Let's get to the scoring recap real quick. In the first period, Slava Auction scoring on the power play, followed by an answer at the end of the period by Andrew Galante. And then, in the second period, the Profs put up 2 goals. A goal from Alec Polis on the power play, and a goal from Mike McGahee. The Profs are 2 for 4 on the power play. And a goal in between those 2 Rowan goals was scored by Dan Reno, followed by the fight that you just saw, and resulting in many penalties, which will be taken into the third period. We're going to step aside for a quick break. We got a good one here for you. Don't you touch your mouse. Do not go off that live stream, because we're coming back for a heated third period right here on RTN Channel 5, the live stream. Welcome you back to a good hockey game here at Hollydale Ice Arena in Sewell, New Jersey, as the Profs have a 3-2 lead heading into the third period. Here on RTN Channel 5's live stream, Cody Decker here calling in this one for you, along with my producer Jose Bautista, and our sports producer Jeremy Cashin has also made his way here. He's in the house, cheering on the Rowan Profs tonight in a game that has been quite back and forth. A tale of 2 stories through the first 2 periods. The Profs came out really strong in that first period, getting a goal at the power play from Slava Auction, with Wagner able to respond with a power play of their own at the end of the first period. A goal by Andrew Galante. The Profs came back down the second period not strong at all. It was Wagner who had much control through the first half of the second period. They ended up putting up a goal of their own. Dan Reno answered a goal after the Profs got a power play goal from Alec Polis, and Mike McGahee also with a goal in that second period to give the Profs a 3-2 lead as we begin the third, with Wagner driving up and a save by Cody Riley. Currently, after a fight by Robert Wilworth and John Peretta, we're in the midst of penalties here. We have 4 seconds left of a 4-on-3 for the Seahawks. As a shot is fired and almost deflected into the net for Brandon Hutchinson. It goes wide. As we are now 4-on-4. And Nikolai playing it up. Can Shane Brennan get there? No, he's cut off. Nice play from Will Aston Reese. On the play, 50 seconds to go of 4-on-4. Until the Profs will get a power play. Andrew Doherty working it up the right wing, carrying it through, able to play it behind, but he gets it intercepted. Seahawks now, playing it up. Brian Keller plays it up for Alec Nikolai. Nikolai now, working it through. Pass to Shane Brennan, back to Keller. Advancing it for Nikolai. Here comes Nikolai. Back to Brennan. Brennan on a shot. Oh, just wide of the net. Shot fired there by Charles Quigley is deflected and saved by Settlemeyer and into the net as the Profs will go on the power play. So the Profs penalty kill tonight, 1 for 5, or 4 for 5, I should say, excuse me. So a much better performance as of late in last night's Ryder game and tonight against Wagner, as the Profs go on their 5th power play opportunity here for 2:50 left here in their power play. As it worked behind the net for Tyler Rogers. Sent all the way around, but able to stop it is Keller. Keller sending it over for Polis. Back to Keller. Brian Keller now working it up the left wing. Sending it back to Tyler Rogers. Rogers on A pass. Sends it over now, Polis. Polis on a slap shot, but blocking it right away in front of him. That's Vincent Damare. Howard Polis now, working through center ice. Playing it through. As Tyler Glassman and Slava Auction were not with the play at all, just kind of standing there. Seahawks now. Maybe have a short-handed opportunity. Will Reese stays with the play and is hit by Brennan and Nikolai. Nick Fowler now. Working it back for Brennan. Shane Brennan now. Pass back to Keller, over to Fowler. Fowler trying to get a pass up and cleared away by the Seahawks. Rowan will reset. 1:18 left on the power play. No icing called. As Cross now with a chance. Alec Nikolai on a shot, backhand, knocked away by Settlemeyer. And into the corner it is now. And work through a pass. Looking for Fowler on a shot. Rebound score! Nick Fowler off the shot. And a rebound is found the twine. We think it was Alec Nikolai on the rebound opportunity. Get the clarification for you. Couldn't see the number. But Alec Nikolai was over there the whole time. We had to assume he was there on the opportunity. The Profs are now 3 for 5 on the power play tonight. Well done by special teams all around. And it's still not over. They got 50 seconds left on the penalty.
Scored by number 3, Nikolai, assisted by number 12, Nick Fowler, also assisted by number 7, Brett Zawinski, time 16:26.
Alec Nikolai's 13th goal on the season, 34th point. Assisted by Brett Leshevsky. As the puck is covered up by Settlemeyer. Brett Leshevsky's 12th assist on the season, 21st point. And Brian Keller also on the assist, 6th assist of the season, 7th point. As that is a big goal for the Profs coming out of the period, coming out of the intermission, as a shot is fired by Slava Auction, looking for goal number 2 on the night. But it is saved by Settlemeyer. Really a key goal there for the Profs to go up 2, get a little insurance, get a little breathing room for a Wagner team that has played pretty well. And getting pressure and getting opportunities to score and stay in this game. As it's played now, Auction sends it over to Quigley, to Tyler Rogers, back to Quigley. As the shot is deflected and the power play expires. And we are back to even strength. Alec Polis now on a shot, that's blocked away by Brandon Pavlik. Let's play behind the net and now forward towards the near side, back to the far side. That is advanced and a little shoving ensues. Shane Brennan now coming out with it, looking for Leshevsky. And the Seahawks get it. Corral it at center ice in the neutral zone. And the Profs will work it now. Shane Brennan, he's got Nikolai forward. Possible 2-on-1 here, but Brennan unable to handle it. Sends it over for Brian Keller. It crosses the blue line. The Profs are going to have to restart. Reset. They'll just dump it in and get some fresh legs out there. As the Seahawks get possession. McGahee on the intercept. Here he comes. Mike McGahee working it back for Polish. Slap shot. Blocked away and sticked away by Settlemeyer as Tyler Rogers comes out with it and is unable to handle it. Sending it down is Wagner. With a hit off a Rowan stick, icing not called. Doherty sending it up for Polis now. He's got Tyler Rogers with him and Mike McGahee coming up the rear end. Polis, he's such a good stick handler, folks. One of the best you'll see in the Southeast region, maybe even in the ACHA. As the Seahawks get it now, and we'll work it up the left wing. But cannot get a pass, and uh-oh. Trouble maybe brewing here for the props. Here comes a shot, wrist shot from Dan Reno, who's got a goal on the night. Cody Riley able to save that one. As the props maintain a 2-goal lead. In such a key game for the props, if they are able to sweep, they will have an opportunity to clinch the number 2 seed at most in the MAC playoffs, representing the North Division. Looking for win number 2 of 2 on the weekend after a very convincing victory against the Rider Broncs last night, the 10th ranked in the region. As the puck goes into the penalty box and play is stopped. 13:03 to go here in the third period. And they'll take it from center ice. The face-off won by Slava Auction and the props. Doherty playing it up for Auction. Into the corner. Seahawks able to get it away, but it's back into the other corner now. And the Seahawks facing the pressure of Rowan. Putting the pressure on. Slava Auction working it up along the wing, but it's intercepted by the Seahawks and taken back by Auction. Nice poke check there from Auction. Leszewski coming up, shot. Hit off the glove of Settlemeyer, able to save it and knock it away. Shot in by Fowler, stick save by Settlemeyer. Nick Fowler bringing it up now. And dumping it in behind the net. As the Seahawks will try and get something going. They need to get something going if they want to get back in this game. Wagner bringing it around, but it's intercepted by Rogers. Logan Rogers, that is. Tying that one up. And a play in front of the net, a shot opportunity for Shane Brennan was knocked away. And the Seahawks now trying to turn defense into offense, and Brennan with a shove on Brandon Pavlik. And play is stopped. We're offsides. 11:38 to go here in the third. The Profs up 4-2. In a game with, of course, some meaning for Rowan, but it means a little more to Wagner as here comes McGahee. Passing it over on a shot to Polis. Knocked away by Settlemeyer, rebound shot. Blocked away by Settlemeyer, and here come the Seahawks now. Maybe an opportunity here for Gregory Mead as he passed it in front, and Cody Riley able to cover that one up. As a skirmish improves again, this game has been filled with a lot of tension, a lot of emotions. And for the Wagner team, the Wagner Seahawks, it would mean a win here today would be a convincing victory to the rankings committee of the ACHA, as they have been receiving votes in the ranking period. We talked to Coach Caulfield during the intermission about the ranking period, which will end tomorrow. And then the new rankings will be let out sometime late next week. So for Wagner, this will be the last game they play before the break. So if they want to get something out of it before the break, try and creep up into the rankings. That's what they'll want to do. If they can, hold off and try and get back in this game with the Profs. As the Profs take it from center ice, and Slava Auction works it up for a Seahawk only to find it. working it around the left wing. And all the way down, it was tipped, so no icing will be called. Seahawks now. Working it all the way around. The player was offside. They'll have to reset. Play taken by Schickner. Advancing all the way. Leszewski on a shot. Score! Yeah, baby. Piling on. Brett Leszewski. As he's really happy about that one, as it looked like. Brett Leszewski was on a breakaway, beating the defense, and he found the puck. Able to make a move and get Settlemeyer out of position. No way Settlemeyer was getting in front of that one.
So, even strength goal, scored by number 7, Brett Leszewski, assisted by number 14, Oscar Slava, time, 10-1.
Brett Leszewski on the goal, his 10th of the season. And 22nd point. But the Profs have another opportunity, but it's covered up by Settlemeyer. Assisted on the goal by Slava Auction, his 2nd point of the night. 6th assist. And 12th point on the season. He has 2 points tonight. As the Seahawks are now going to work it up the left wing. A 5-2 lead now for the Profs. As a shot is fired and way high above the crossbar. Another shot fired by Vincent DeMare goes wide. And deflecting it. Possible 2-on-2 here. Leszewski. Nikolai was there, but he's going to come off the ice. As the Seahawks get it now, working through the neutral zone. We'll make a line change. And Leszewski's there trying to poke it away. Cannot do so. Working it through now. Quigley with a nice play defensively. Cole is sending it over for looking for Quigley. He takes a weird bounce off the boards. And now a shot by John Anderson. Some rebound opportunities for the Seahawks, not able to go. Centering opportunity goes wide. Here comes McGahee, working it around the net, working it all the way up. Intended for Polis. Logan Rogers playing it up now. .8:30 to go here in the third. The Profs have a nice 3-goal lead in which this period has been all Profs. Putting the pressure on, getting opportunities, and some of the highlight players are showing off their stuff. As Quigley couldn't handle it, but does get it away. Tyler Rogers now taking it behind the net. Playing it up for McGahee. McGahee trying to get it to Polis, cannot do so. And now the Seahawks with a shot. But Dan Reno looking for goal number 2 on the night is knocked away. Good shot, it hit iron. Oh, what a break for the Profs and Cody Riley as that shot looked to hit iron and come out right in front of Riley. The Seahawks thought the puck had crossed the line and got in the goal, but not so by the referee. As that shot, a centering opportunity is wide. By Brandon Hutchinson, now a 2-on-1 for the Profs. And a penalty is called. Charles Quigley on the slash will go to the penalty box for the 2nd time tonight. And for the Profs, just to give you an idea, they are winning this game 5-2, folks, but discipline has certainly not been there. That is their 9th penalty of this game. Although some have been questionable calls by the referees, there were still some clear-cut penalties that haven't been called, and Coach Caulfield's going to be Frustrated about one thing about this game. It's going to have to be all the penalties. It's going to have to be all the penalties and maybe some pressure that the defense was facing from Wagner and lacking maybe some pressure to try and stop the offensive flow of Wagner. Maybe two frustrations from Coach Caulfield here coming out of this game, but all in all, it's been all props here in the third period, and that's been the difference in this game as the Seahawks work it around. Fowler in there, or excuse me, Doherty in there. Getting it out and clearing it is Polis, and that'll be sent all the way down to the ice. Wagner's sixth power play opportunity of the game here. They are 1 of 5 to start this game. I just work around behind the net now. Galante, who has a goal on the night. It's sent back to him. And Doherty is there, able to clear. As again, hit in the net, looked like it hit the ceiling. And play is stopped. That's going to have to end up coming back to Rowan's defensive zone. A lot of power plays tonight. 6 for the Cross. They've found the 20 on 3 of them, so 50% is well done for the power play unit. And so far 1 of 5 for Wagner as this puck is cleared again and stopped by Settlemeyer. 37 seconds to go here on the power play for the Seahawks. And if they're going to find some way to get back in this game, it's going to have to be right now. The wrist shot is fired and saved easily by Big Country, Cody Riley. 5:47 to go here in the third period. 25 seconds left on the Wagner power play. Face off won by the Seahawks. Work back now. And try to advance up the wing. Coming out with it was Brandon Hutchinson on a centering opportunity. Gets it back, plays it back. Shot is fired, deflected off a stick. And right in front of the net off a rebound was Dan Reno, but it hit the side of the net. Play behind now, the net, and play forward as the puck crosses the blue line. Tyler Rogers trying to play it off the near side boards. Here comes Hutchinson of the Seahawks. Excuse me. As that shot is fired, and Cody Riley will cover it up to freeze it. 4:54 to go, the Cross up 3, and it's looking like the Wagner is just getting desperate here for shot opportunities, just kind of putting it in front of the net. And Cody Riley is able to contain those shots, as well as any shot for that matter. And a nice goalie option for the Cross this season. Seahawks now, off of a wrist shot, it's deflected. Andrew Galante looking for goal number 2. As that puck is sent all the way down, Aston Reese picks it up before crossing the red line, no icing called. Puck is played up, but taken by Andrew Doherty, looking for Shane Brennan. As icing is waved off. Taken out is Fowler. Looking for Nikolai. Olszewski has it back to Fowler. Fowler's hit by 2 Seahawks. It goes past the blue line. The Cross will have to reset. They'll just dump it in and get some fresh legs out there. Kind of a smart move in my opinion. 4 minutes to go here in the third as the Cross have it in their offensive zone. Patrick Curiali trying to work it back now. Fowler on a shot was deflected by a few bodies in there. As a shot opportunity, it was deflected away and blocked by the Seahawks defense. Slavo auction now. It's hit along the boards twice. And trying to get the puck. Patrick Curiali trying to win it now. And it's a fight in the corner for the puck coming out of it. Out with it on the props. And it's center cross for Curiali. Sent back. Doherty couldn't handle it. It crosses the blue line. He'll have to restart. Set up by Fowler, looking for Slava Auction. And a nice spin move there. Behind the net as the Seahawks will try and get back in business here. John Anderson is hit along the boards. And played up now. Slava Auction, he gets it poked away from him. Oh, big check there. By Louis Caniglio. More hits going on here. Coming on hard as Keller advances for Tyler Rogers. Trying to play the puck. He gets it knocked away from him. Cole was playing it up for McGahee. Seahawk meets him there first, though, with the puck. Tyler Rogers now working around the left wing. And coming out with it is McGahee. And an opportunity for Polis, but he's tripped up. Puck worked around. Played in the back by Logan Rogers, looking for Mike McGahee. As we enter the final 2 minutes of this game. And the Froth's up 5-2. Played up for Shane Brennan now, but taken away by the Seahawks. John Anderson. Played back for Keller by Shane Brennan, over to Logan Rogers and back to Brennan. Shane Brennan now working up the left wing, carrying over through center. And the shot is deflected and into the net. 1:29 to go here in the third. And what is looking like the Profs will pick up win number 14 on the season. Improving to 14-3-3 through 20 games. And looking to improve their ranking as they have been playing solid hockey as of late. And Coach Caulfield would really like to see that reflected in the next ranking, as he told us during the intermission period, since his team is playing very well. Logan Rogers tries to play it up. It's intercepted by the Seahawks. Played for Aston Reese. Riley able to knock it away on a rebound chance. Was Dan Reno, and more pushing and shoving. Shane Brennan's in there, the captain, and his helmet's ripped off. Look out. Cody Riley's down there at the bottom of the pile.
Get off the goalie!
There's more words that are exchanged.
Scoreboard!
And the fans have a little something to say after this one as well. We'll try and sort this one out for you.
You guys are in this one. You can do it, Wagner!
As number 19 is headed to the box. Brandon Hutchinson, his second penalty of the game. And Shane Brennan makes his way to the box as well. That'll be Rowan's 10th penalty of this game. And for the Wagner Seahawks, it'll only be penalty number 7. Although it's still a lot, so, from both teams, and they'll sort out these penalties as to who will be receiving what. We want to just let you know, once again, if you're just joining us or have joined us and you're not informed, we are working off the least technology RTN has ever used in its history for any sort of broadcast. It's a cell phone, the cell phone of our producer Jose Batista, who's currently working the camera, just by tilting his cell phone and turning it different ways, also with a phone charger, my voice, and that is all we have for you, technology-wise, but hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast, as we have been experiencing Wi-Fi issues throughout the entire weekend at Ryder and here at Hollydale. We thank you for being patient with us. and tuning in, as there are 35 seconds left to go here in this game. As a shot from all the way behind the net is fired. The puck is loose and the cross square. 20 seconds to go. As Fowler plays it ahead for Slava Auction. Kiriawi tries to play it, but the Seahawks get it back as the wrist shot is blocked by Fowler. Puck into the corner, 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it here at Hollydale. The Rowan Cross with a convincing victory over the Wagner Seahawks, 5-2 here, as the Cross moved to 14-3-3 on the season. The Wagner Seahawks will now have a losing record at 6-7-2 on the season. We will get you the scoring recap here right now, as Slava Auction started off for Rowan with a power play goal, although answered by Wagner's Andrew Galante on the power play. Then in the second period, it was Alex Polis on the power play, which was then answered by Dan Reno a couple of minutes later, followed by a goal by Mike McGahee to give Rowan the lead for good at 3-2. And then 2 goals scored for Rowan this period. Alec Nikolai off of a breakaway opportunity and some nice moves, as well as a breakaway opportunity for Brett Leshevsky. And those have sealed the deal and gave Rowan the insurance a 5-2 victory. We remind you to tune in tomorrow. We're going to try our best to put on a broadcast for you of Rowan's game against the Temple Owls, the 6th-ranked Cross, taking on the 9th-ranked Temple Owls on the final day of the ranking period for the ACHA Division II. As long as we have Wi-Fi, we will bring you an RTN Light broadcast as usual, video and audio. We may only do an audio-only broadcast if video is not able to be found. So we will try and work with whatever we can to get you a broadcast of tomorrow's game. It is a 2 o'clock start tomorrow, so make sure you tune in. We will provide updates for you as we can see fit. Once again, your final score here, the Pros 5-2. For myself, Cody Decker, our producer, Jose Batista, Jeremy Cashin in the house as well, and the entire RTN crew. Enjoy your night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
This has been a presentation of the Rowan Television Network.